Okay. Off into the world we go. Oof, we're already so full of stuff.
Hey, it's me, the devil, here to convince you to do sin, to steal candy from babies and small business owners. I'm just kidding, it's just me from the edit. The audio's bad again, so you're stuck with me again. Yay, I love dubbering. Oh, I'm already going insane. Have fun, chat. Whoa, looting montage, go! Yeah, so from there I kind of gave up a bit, so I just decided to put all my stuff away while I was home. And, of course, I had to fuel the fossil machine, as always. I put the new stuff I got downstairs in the kitchen just so I could start smelting my ores and, get all my workbenches set up, that sort of stuff. I then decided to go see the gorgeous Nurse Joy, my pretty pink-haired queen. We chatted for a little bit, but soon I had to be off on my adventures again. And adventuring I did. I went back to the same village to just finish up the rest of my looting because I'd gotten only halfway through it before I died. So I needed to get everything I could possibly squeeze out of this village. So my original plan for this next section was to do another montage, and I actually edited down all the clips to be the perfect length, except all the clips combined would be 2 minutes of footage, and that's kind of boring if half the video is just montages of me looting. So I'm gonna skip a lot of it, and just skip to when I finish. So that was all my looting done for the day, but I then went out exploring. Honestly, it was really funny for me to see this tropical cherry grove transition directly into snowy slopes. It went straight from one end of the temperature spectrum to the other. After a bit more exploring, I found a more mountainy area, and I decided to mine a ton of iron from there because, might as well. I was pretty low on resources anyway. This is quite early game, too. So it turns out I'm just the goat, and my just throwing the ball at them outside of battle strategy is actually really good. So now I have a Hisuian Growlithe. After more gasp walking, I found a Gimme Goal Ruin, and I looted it because what else am I supposed to do? Honestly, it was pretty mint. There wasn't anything like super good or really outstanding in the loot tables. However, I soon came across what I'm calling battle towers, the ones where they have a ton of like zombies that are all geared up in them, and I was like, wow, I really don't want to fight this, so I decided to just pillar up with all my Pokemon out for the best loot and let my Pokemon fight them, which was actually a really good strategy. There was minimal death this time, but there also was a lot worse loot. Like it was pretty mid, to be honest. The last one I raided was a lot better. However, I still went through the entire tower, looted it all, defeated most of the zombies myself, since my Pokemon are kinda bad and struggle to get into enclosed spaces. Well, at least this place had one pretty good chest, if I do say so myself. And back out exploring I went. I found this like really run down tower, and so of course, I went up it, and it had some Gimme Gold coins in it, so I was like, oh, it's probably a Gimme Gold tower. However, it was more of a Silverfish tower than a Gimme Gold tower, as you will start to see in a moment. And of course, I, being the amazingly sane and rational and calm person I am, handled this in the best possible way, and immediately made a fool out of myself and scampered away with my tail tucked between my legs to regroup before going back in with a little more semblance of a plan to deal with these guys. And by semblance of a plan, I mean I just got out a bunch of blocks to pillar up and hoped that I could do it without them knocking me off. And they did knock me off a little, so I had to fix that, but I eventually got it. And at the top was the amazing reward of a waystone to the middle of fuck-ass nowhere and a Gimme Gold chest that turned out to be an actual Gimme Gold that I had to fight instead of giving me nice loot, which was really annoying because I was looking forward to having something nice at the top of the tower to reward my struggles, but no, I don't get that. I just get stupid frickin' Gimme Gold chest form. Of course, being that absolutely intellectual person that I am, I then crouched and used my hang glider to swim off the edge, because what else was I meant to do? How else was I meant to escape? Come back the way I came? I don't think so. And then I found another Gimme Gold ruin that unfortunately did not have a chest again. And so I killed it, because what else am I gonna do? You freaking loser. I hate you. I wish you'd give me money. And there's also like a ruined portal nearby, which I also looted after picking up all the relic coins I could find. I then went to watch the moon rise, except it turned out to be one of the fun moons. It was actually a harvest moon, which basically means I get more XP. And of course, what is an adventure if not ransacking the local crop stores? But after that, it was time to head home. I could finally leave. If you're wondering why I sound so happy, it's because this raw footage was an hour and a half long. I was playing and looting and just getting stuff for ages. Being that I was so goddamn freaking tired, I went to Nurse Joy and I went to see her, and I was feeling a little confident, so I asked her to be my girlfriend, and she said yes. Thank God, because if she said no, that'd be embarrassing, because I still have to go to her. But she likes me! Yay! And because I am so chill and nonchalant and totally not an absolute freaking simp of a loser, I did a little happy dance, because, well, I'm just cool like that. Unfortunately, after that, I had to do the boring stuff, like putting all my stuff into smelts and organizing and all that freaking junk. Shoving all my stuff away. I really need to get a better sorting system, because currently I have just been, shoving stuff into anywhere I can fit it. So I probably gotta fix this unorganization. But that is not a now me problem. That is a later me problem. And while I was reorganizing, I found that I had a Firestone. So I decided to use it on Totoro, my Hisuian Growlithe, and to evolve him into Hisuian Arcanine, which I think is really stinking cute. He is so fluffy and so swirly, and I think he's definitely one of the better regional forms we've gotten in recent years. I also like pretty much all of the Hisuian forms, pretty much. That's not proper English. I like most of them, okay? Like, pretty much all the Hisuian starters. Hisuian Lilligant, I adore. I think they did a really good job with those designs. I think they did it a lot better than the Galarian forms. I really didn't like the Galarian forms. I'm so sorry. Alola, loved. Galar, not so much. Paldea was actually decent, but there wasn't that many of them, so I didn't really care about it that much, but definitely Hisui is the GOAT of regional variants. Okay, so I'm interrupting this rant to basically just, like, chop down some trees in the front garden, make space, get some wood, because I don't want to go back down, and I have, like, none on me. And I need to make chests, so I can actually organize my freaking pigsty of a chest room. And you might be asking yourself, Fox, why are you doing this? Wouldn't the school be mad that you're, like, chopping down all their nice shrubbery? And to that I say, do I look like I give a fuck? This is, like, I've been here several days at this point, and no school or staff members have come to check up on me. I feel like this has got to be some level of, like, neglect. Even though I'm an adult, like, this has got to be, like, bad. And then I did more destruction of property, because I saw that there was a Whimsicott on my roof, and I low-key don't have, like, any way to build up to it, so I kind of, like, dug through my own roof and pillared up there to go try to get it. Unfortunately for me, after several attempts, my usual strategy of just throw a Pokeball at it outside of battle didn't exactly work, because this Whimsicott was a lot higher level than my Pokemon, so it wasn't going to catch as easy. So I sent out my Fletchinder to go give it a nice little Scorch. And Scorch he did. He actually got the Whimsicott down pretty low, if I do say so myself, which I was pretty happy with, because it meant that it'd be easier to catch for me and less Pokeballs. Because right now, I do not have any way to make Pokeballs, and I'm just using the ones that I've stolen. Once Whimsicott got into the yellow, I didn't want to risk accidentally killing it with another flamethrower or whatever fire move I had. It was not flamethrower, that's a larger power move, but I forgot what fire move I was using. I didn't want to kill it with that, so I just kind of took the hits and started throwing Pokeballs at it. Still in battle, but it's weakened, so it's better. A couple Pokeballs later, I decided that was bullshit, so I decided to just use Ember again. Ember was the fire move I was using, because this is like a itty bitty Fletchinder, itty bitty. So, I then sent out a Pokeball after taking it down to red, which worked. Thank God. Now, you see, at this point, I already had a full team of 6. Except one of those team members is overlapping types with 2 other team members. So, Fletchinder, after helping me catch Whimsicott, is now off the team. I ended off the episode by breaking a bunch of shelves to make room for my new chests. But that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please do whatever you can to support me. It means a lot. Thank you so much. Goodbye. I'll see you in the next one.